And more recently, the United States sort of donated the two field hospitals, a couple of days ago. And we're very grateful, very timely contribution and significant. The cost is about 1.3 million US dollars. The hospitals could actually accommodate 80 patients. And it's the two hospitals are fully air conditioned. There's a backup generator. If I'm not mistaken, they may have provided a few what do you call them, ventilators and some other ancillary equipment. So we're very grateful for that gift and or those two gifts, as those hospitals will be utilized, wherever there's any emergency. And I think they're especially important for Barbuda.
Antigua Newsroom.
So I'm not too sure if they will store one permanently in Barbuda or maybe a part of one because it's a modular facility. But what is good about those hospitals is that, they provide for some mobility in that wherever we have disasters, we can move those hospitals quickly and establish them, set them up maybe within a 24-hour period. And I'm very thankful too that we didn't end up in a crisis in Barbuda, because the facility in Barbuda, the hospital in Barbuda, would not have been sufficient to accommodate, any significant increase in hospitalization. So we've been very, very lucky. And having those two field hospitals now obviously will enhance, our response, especially during any crisis, be it a health crisis or a natural disaster. And again, I want to thank the United States. We have been critical of the United States before for not paying enough attention to the Caribbean region. But I have to admit that the Biden administration has stepped up. They are providing global leadership on climate change, even leadership on the issue of COVID. They have assisted the Caribbean in accessing vaccines, as well as supporting the acquisition of PPEs. So I would say, without getting any internal U.S. politics, that the Biden administration has been good for the Caribbean. And I just hope that he will continue to provide that type of leadership, global leadership, especially on the issue of climate change. I know he's very passionate about it, and he would have brought the U.S. back into the Paris Accord, and during COP26, clearly would have provided a significant amount of leadership. And I also want to commend him too, in that he has been able to get President Xi on board, notwithstanding the fact that China did not attend COP26. President Biden and President Xi, they have now agreed to have a partnership in which China will increase its ambitions, and that there will be a regular review, because this decade is the last decade for us to get it right, for us to contain global warming to 1.5 degrees. And if we miss that, then the consequences for the Caribbean region or the small island states globally will be catastrophic.